Hey, good morning, friends. It's Joe. Welcome to my animal spirituality video for Tuesday, October the 14th. Hope all is well with you on this Tuesday morning. I would like to say that we are certainly off to a very good start with the recent announcement of some peace in the Middle East. There's certainly a long way to go, but what a nice start that is to see that these people who for thousands of years were at each other in a negative way are coming together in a possibly very beautiful act of peace. Now, our prayer today is that that continues to ripple out in a positive way in other areas of the country, other areas of the world, and other areas right in our neighborhood where we can have an effect and continue to spread peace and compassion to the world. Thank you. I would like to start today by reading to you just one sentence from Buddhist wisdom. A person is not higher or stronger than other animals because he can mercilessly torture them, but because he can take pity on them. Let me begin here by talking about the very powerful similarities between Buddhism, Taoism, Christianity, because the similarities are absolutely there before us. It's all about compassion, respect, simple living, moral living. Those are the principles of the gospel. Those are the principles of Buddhism and Taoism. And if anyone tells you differently, I would ask you to please help the world by eliminating this stress and strife, because these are the type of things that bring peace to the world when we see the similarities in things. So many times I was criticized for saying that these similarities exist. Well, they do. Are there differences? Yes, but the similarities are more important. And the similarities here should be something we take to heart and we look into our own lives to do. It is absolutely the case, and we can all understand it, that whenever we are in a position where we have the opportunity to help somebody who, regardless whether they're human or animal, that is vulnerable, we come out of it stronger. Think about it. Think about the times you helped somebody who couldn't cross the street, or a child who was having a problem, or an elderly person, or an animal. The feeling you get is powerful strength. And that is exactly what we are hearing from this Buddhist wisdom statement today. Strength is not in the opportunity that we have to exert our strength on others, and in that, as the saying goes, to torture and kill them. But no, strength is found in helping them, in offering them compassion. How do we increase that? Well, we increase that by making other choices in our life. Yes, I have become just about, if not totally, vegan. There's slips here and there, but let's not talk about that. Let's talk about my reaction to that. And I can tell you that I feel stronger emotionally and physically today than I did 20 years ago. And that is an absolute fact. And I feel that the reason is all tied into this saying, that my strength comes from my compassion towards these beings and not contributing towards their death or towards them being tortured, which does happen in the meat industry and other places. These are facts, facts that we should really take a look at. But I want to leave you inspired, so I want to tell you about two individuals who had an incredible level of compassion. And when the time came to gather their own strength, it was there. First one is Linda Schiller. who was the founder of 11th Hour Rescue. She was the one who was responsible for Daniel becoming part of our family, and I'll never forget her. This woman had amazing compassion in her, uh, never offering anything but compassion and love to all that she met. Sadly, she was stricken with cancer. And I didn't know a whole lot about her battle, but I knew this, that she had incredible strength in that battle before she succumbed. And that strength, I believe, came right from what we heard in this saying from Buddhist wisdom, that it was because of her compassion towards the animals of this world. And she did it so well. And the strength came to her when she needed it most. Then there's my baby girl, Shelby, who I talk about often. A pit bull who was used as a bait dog, horribly treated, but instead offered compassion to others. Little did I know how sick she was when she got sick. The specialists, vets that I took her to didn't realize it either. But she was very sick, and she didn't last too long before I had to make that very hard decision and have her euthanized. But I will tell you, her strength during that time was amazing, reaching out to me, seeing me in the grief I was, anticipatory grief I was having, and other ways that she did this. The strength came from offering compassion to those most vulnerable as a therapy dog. And you probably have examples in your mind too. But how about you and I? Can we gain more strength? We absolutely can. And the way we do it is continue to walk the journey, as I call it, towards a cruelty free living, making choices that help you gather the strength you need when you need it by reaching out to the vulnerable in decisions, in choices, and saying, I want to be part of a world that is filled with more peace and compassion. My friends, that's my message for you today. As always, I hope it's helpful. As always, I welcome and appreciate your comments and your thoughts. And as always, I appreciate the most you being here with me. Kind of a crazy week coming up. I don't know when I'll be back with you again. I will try my best. But in the meantime, I wish you and your loved ones a very peaceful and compassionate filled week. And I will see you back here soon. Take good care.